Hey, this is Anna from the Faithful Dove. I'm kind of in the mood to post a lot of things. I did find a Facebook downloader, so I need to find a YouTube downloader to download from the old uh, face, YouTube to the new. By the way, if I didn't mention, this is Anna from the Faithful Dove, and I would like to share some ways that you can let go of the past. The very first and important thing, especially if it's a relationship or a friendship, um, especially if it's a relationship, you have to let go for a while completely. Okay. If it was toxic, you may have to let go forever, but both parties need a breather. Okay. Both parties need to go their separate way to heal. And when you're at the point, when you're both at the point where you don't think of each other as lovers anymore, where there's no more pain, then you can come back together. People who do not do this and try to go straight into friendship usually end up having a very dysfunctional, confusing situation in which they end up hating each other. So you have to decide what is important to you. Okay. And talk to your friend, your spouse, or whatever about it. Sometimes you don't have to break up with your friendships. Sometimes you just got to give them a break. I mean, to be honest, I have a friend who I love her very much, but she's kind of gone off the rails. And what ended the friendship for me was when Rick died, and she was the first one I told her. And a year later, she went, "Rick died?" And then she made the comment that, well, I said, "You didn't see me posting. I was going insane on Facebook." She goes, "Well, I don't go on there to post for other people. I go on there and post for myself." So I thought, who is this woman? We had a 30-year friendship. Who is she? I don't know who she is anymore. So that hurt me. And I said some things to her that was mean. Like I was at the time totally against anybody except for terminally ill people doing weed. And I ended up being in a really, like I said, guys, before, if you found out, I'll tell you about the alcoholic abuser relationship um, as soon as I can. Maybe I do need to get that off of my chest because it's really painful. It's been almost 2 years now. And, um, well, let me see. The last time I saw him was June of last year. He showed up at my door because he was stalking me. So um, it was very bad. And I'm going through the phases of healing, and I'll tell you later. But anyway, that now in that case, that's not somebody I could ever be friends with again. He needs to go his way and I need to go my way. But sometimes you just start fighting, say with your friend or your lover, and you go through a really bad period and you just can't get yourself out of it. Really the best thing to do is to just separate and give it some time. Okay. Some people are just like oil and water. But especially if your ex has a mental issue like bipolar, they need the extra time and the boundaries and very, very clear from you what's going on, what the expectation is, what's going to happen, and what's going to happen if they don't. So it just takes them a while. I mean, you don't have to yell at them, but it just takes them a while. So but I want to read these quotes. I found some quotes. Some of them I've heard, and some of them I have not heard. And they're on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is, let me see, this so coming up, facebook.com/ Anna Care Coaching. Um, Please take a moment to like, follow, and share. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Okay. Now, as I read this, okay. I said, here's some quotes about letting go of the past, some of which I've heard and some of which are refreshingly enlightened and new. Every moment wasted looking back keeps us from moving forward. I'm sure you've heard that cliche. In the process of letting go, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. That's very true. When one door closes, another door opens. Before I go in that, I want to tell you a little story about the letting go. You'll lose many things. My brother had a best friend who I ended up married to, and we were in elementary, middle, high school together. It was fantastic, but let's just say I grew up, he didn't. Now he's in his third marriage and he's grown up. But anyway, when I had to let him go, I it was too painful to even think about my past, my childhood. He was every part of it. But now, here it was 1998 when we divorced, and I can think of him in a manner and I can think about those memories again. I would say probably about 5 or 6 years. It took me longer because I'm very, he was my first love and I'm very, very romantic and sentimental. Okay. But you take as long or as little as you need. It's what you need. Don't let anybody tell you healing processes got to be quicker. So I did lose everything. I lost my entire past for a while, but I did find myself after him. I've been to college, I've had successful jobs, I've figured out that I can take care of myself. Okay, when one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long, so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Um, if you're too busy dwelling on the past, when God, universe, whatever you believe in, opens the door, brings another person into your life or another opportunity, you don't want to miss that. So, but take as long as you need to be by yourself and do what you have to do, but be ready and be mindful. If you want to be happy, don't dwell in the past. Do not worry about the future. Focus on living fully in the present. This one got me. Time doesn't heal emotional pain. You need to learn how to let it go. And that's what we're going to discuss in a minute. When your trust has been betrayed, the only thing to do is live, learn, and let go. Oh, here's one. I demolish my bridges behind me. Then there's no chance of them coming back up. And there's no choice for me but to move forwards. I'm not sure that how to do that part. Um, Forget the former things. Do not dwell in the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And then I got in my spirit that God said, release your pain to me. To be truly free, you have to let go. It's time. There's just a lot of things that, anyway, I'm working on letting go of. But time doesn't heal emotional pain. You need to learn how to let it go. I would say look forward to the present. Try to do things in the present that make your inner self happy, that make your soul happy. Um, Work on creating your happiness foundation the same way. What makes your inner self happy? And like I always say, I learned after Rick died because I had no happiness foundation. He was giving that to me. And when he died, or somebody walks out of your life, all of a sudden you're completely shattered. Um, if you make your own happiness foundation, it will shake, but it will not crumble. Um, I think this one, when your trust has been betrayed, the only thing to do is live, learn, and let go. I think what they're talking about there is, you say someone cheats on you. If they cheat on you, they had the propensity to cheat on you all along. That's part of who they are. It hurts, but accept that they suck and, try to give the next person when you're ready. And this is so important not to rush. A lot of us get upset, especially women, and go, you know what? I know I'm still attracted to guys. I'm just go here and no, 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 I'll show. Don't do that. Okay. What you're experiencing is a form of pain. Okay. Um, I'm gonna get back with you on demolish the bridges behind me. I guess that means don't let anybody from your past back into your life, like totally shut them down. Like I am friends with my ex-husband, but I am not friends with my ex who was alcoholic abuser. It's too dangerous. Um, I'll tell you about that later. So yeah, and I think part of that is making it perfectly clear. Nope, you hurt me. You burned your bridge. No more. So I thought that would be important for you guys to hear. And then I'm gonna show you another one too. Um, I think it is. I already read that one. Okay. What life has taught me. Okay. This is like, seriously, I'm hard headed, needs a brick wall and 3,000 lessons. I'm trying to do better. So stubborn. What life has taught me. Whether you believe in God or not, we all want goodness to come to us. Here are 9 ways to improve your life. Rick's death taught me that life is so short, you never know when it's over. So live every moment and love every second. That does not mean party hardy like it's 1999. It just means, don't sit around and dwell, do things that you love, that make you happy. Cherish the ones who reciprocate your love. Okay, a lot of us are so focused on the pain from the past that we have people loving on us or who want to love on us, and we're pushing them away. Like, focus on the person who truly is showing you the love. If you do get a second chance, take it, honor it, and nurture it. Trust me, it's hardcore out there. I know you guys know that. If you get that person that is all about loving you and wanting to be with you and is fair and wonderful to you, take it because there's so much trash out there and you're not a trash can to be dumped in. Love yourself and build your happiness foundation. I explained that. God wants us to treat others as we would be treated, but do not people please. It destroys your happiness foundation. Big problem here. I got a kitty. Big problem here. Everybody I care about, I always want to make sure they're happy. I want to protect them from pain. And, people have to go through pain. It's just like little kids learning how to grow up and be good people. They have to build their Jiminy Cricket, which is, I call it the conscience. And so do adults. You don't have to be mean to them about it, but, set the boundaries and enforce them. Love and honor God and yourself before others. Okay. This is not a greedy thing. Loving yourself creates a flow, a wave of love that comes forth out of you. And for those of you who believe in God, Buddha, whatever, the universe, you are supposed to be looking upon the heavens, not upon the world, because the world is not a good place. Inner happiness truly does create a foundation for success in all areas of life. I've noticed whenever I'm not happy, my whole life falls apart. Okay. And for years, I was shoving down pain. And when I got here and things happened, he has a bipolar ex who didn't know me and was torturing me. And it really caused, she was trying to break us up and it caused problems. And I I saw this vision of me where, like, literally stuff was crammed. If you can imagine, you're sitting there and you're stuffing stuff in you, emotions, and it's all the way down to your toes, and then it just all of a sudden one day, whoop, can't hold no more, boop, you know. And I froze. I froze up, and I'm slowly coming out of that, but don't let it get that far. Um, Perspective is everything. To improve your life, change your perspective. If something isn't working, there's multiple solutions to every problem. Try something else. If you live in a little box and I don't know if that's a box or not, and you expect things to be a certain way, you're going to be unhappy because no one else can fit in that box. Okay, as much as they try, they're never going to be able to do things the way you want exactly. And when people who live in little box, it gets so nitpicky. And so be flexible, you know. And if you don't like how your life is going, how else can you think about it? How else can you think about life? Okay, can you think, okay, I'm having a problem with this. What is the lesson that God wants me to learn, or the universe wants me to learn, or Buddha wants me to learn? Uh, Whomever, the goodness of your soul. What are you supposed to be learning? And sit and write down, and you'll figure it out. What I do is a pro and cons is basically if I have a relationship that goes bad or a life course that goes bad, I sit and write down the last three relationships, say the last two relationships. And you start to see, okay, how it started, the middle, and the end. If you're completely honest, you're like, oh my gosh, same there, same there, same there. I people pleased. Same there, same there, same there. He was very demanding. Same there, same there, same there. Damn, I'm attracted to bad boys. I got to stop that. You figure it out. So, what are your life's biggest lessons? Comment below. Thank you so much. I just wanted to share this stuff so bad. Love you guys. Bye.